Why is it saying I'm offline? What the freak is this? Hot bullshit. Ah, there we are. All right, everybody. That took a hot second. It was acting like it wasn't going to be going live for me. And I don't know how to handle that. So, hey, yeah, Joseph Artist is out sick today, and so that's why he has the sick picture there going on. But I've got all the notes. I am going to do the best that I can. Twitch.tv. Hey, you know what? I'm going to help you guys out. Watch that for a second. That's right. I got to do the HTTP thing. Boom. All right, got that done. Let's let that ad finish up. There. And then we'll get started. Hey everybody, welcome to the Pokemon GO Podcast. We're your number one source for news, reviews, tricks, ghosts. We're number ones for ghosts and ghost types and shadows that don't mean crap. This is Pokemon GO Podcast. I am the Rocket Out Podcasting Charles McFall, and Joseph Hard is out sick today. He messaged me about lunchtime. He's like, hey, I had to head home early today, but I'm going to try to be on tonight, but I'm really kind of sick to my stomach. I was like, no, man, go home, rest. I got this. It'll be fine. And then later on he followed up. I was like, yeah, I slept for like 5 hours and still feel like crap. Apparently I had a fever. And so I went and found Sick Eevee for his picture tonight, so he won't be here. It's just going to be me, and, I'm going to do the best that I can. Terry Wolf says that he's on his way home from the hospital again. Terry, there's only so much sympathy I can give you, which is really none, because I never gave you any in the first place. But, first time you go to the hospital for a Stardust overdose, we all feel bad. Intervention time. Second time, we're like, man, you really should stop snorting the Stardust. And, then the third time, it's like, just whatever, dude. Whatever. Just stop stealing my eggs. Stop trying to sell my EVs for fur coats. You know what? Just get out. Just get out, Terry. That's all we got to say. And Terry says to Joe in the most compassionate way, suck it up, Joe. So I was actually hoping to talk to Joe today about part of my experience this week that has me baffled. And it's not on my screen right now. But I keep getting shadows for regular crap that I've already caught. So chat room, help me out here, right? Feedback to me. So is there a bug in the game? Is there a glitch? I don't know what's going on here, but I keep getting these shadows. I've got a cat car shadow, which I've already gotten a bunch of those. I had a Weedle shadow. I had a Shuppet. Read Discord. Why? I'm busy, Nicole. You read Discord to me. Right now, I'll sit here and wait. Anytime now. No? Okay. I'm going to move on then. That's nice that y'all discussed it. Obviously, I wasn't there for that discussion. I would like to know. No, they're not. They're not, Jasmine. Lady Jasmine, they are not wearing costumes. Because I went and caught the Shadow Weedle, and it wasn't nothing but a stupid Weedle. And I even evolved it. and it was just a regular old Kakuna. So no, they didn't. Yeah, man. Now Pikachu, I'll give you, Lady Jasmine, Pikachu. Yeah, but I'm talking about normal everyday things. So apparently this is a glitch that Niantic goofed. It's just so annoying because there are new things in the game that I want to catch. And that's my other part of my experience this week, actually. I'm going to go ahead and let that catch up with the internet here. And let's see. I evolved a safety hog, or watch hog as you know in the game, but he's got the little safety crossing vest, right? He should have a little stop sign in his hand. But I got the watchdog evolved up this week. Apparently, I saw a snivy. I like snivy better. I saw a snivy, and yeah, I didn't catch it. I think it was probably on the gotcha, and it just didn't gotcha. I'll get back to that in a second. This one I was hunting today. Yamask is basic. So I got a Yamask today, and that was through the gotcha, actually, because I went to hunt it, and then it ended up being at a place I couldn't quite get to. Lady Jasmine. So there's, again, for the podcast people, there's a picture of a very sick Eevee in the place of Joe, and Lady Jasmine says, Joseph's never been so cute. Yeah, Nicole, she says for the shadows that are the regular ones, once you catch one of them, though, it counts as a normal one again. I know it was frustrating. I figured it was a bug. I probably should have gone to Discord, you know. But yeah, I got a Yamask. That was really, really cool. And then I got this Panpour. So apparently I've seen 2, caught 1. All of that was on the gotcha. But yeah, I got a Panpour this week. So those are my 2 cool things that I got down. And of course, the Halloween event started today. And let's see what it's already done so far. I'm sure there's an article about it. A spooky message. Catch 10 ghost type Pokemon. I caught 7 on the way home. There's 3 in my yard right now. Catch those. Use 108 berries to help catch Pokemon. That's a lot of berries. And make 8 great throws. So it's any berries. Okay, so make 8 great throws. So yeah, I'm gonna try this Duskull right now to throw a berry on it. A Matthew berry. And let's see. Bonk. Nope, no great throw. So let's go to the Discord for the experience of the week. Terry Wolf last Sunday hatched a puke green onyx. He's probably just sick of your crap, Terry. I'm just saying. So congrats on the shiny there. Will it grow into a golden steelix? Fabian asked. That's a good question. Sock Monkey got. I can't tell if that's not. Is that the shiny of the? You know what? When y'all rename them, I don't remember what these things are called. So he's just a trapezius to me. The dragonfly. He's there. Let's see what else we got here. Golett. Nicole got a Golett. That is cool looking. I'd like to have one of them. That's nice. It's Terry's jelly. And is that a regional exclusive? I don't know. Fabian ended up getting 7 shiny Trapinch on Community Day, so congrats on that. Flygon was the name of that one I didn't know. And then he got home, had a shiny Chikorita waiting on him. So that was really cool. And then got the Bulbasaur. Popeye 705 got Darkrai already. Wow, dude. That was fast. That escalated quickly. And then Sock Monkey got 2 lucky trades and also Darkrai. I apparently got another lucky friend who does not live near me. Nicole says she didn't think so about the regionals, that the Golem's not a regional. So, okay. And then a shiny Makuhita. So very nice, everybody. If you'd like to put in your experiences of the week, that's through our Discord, and you can get there by going to patreon.com/Pokemon GO Podcast. That's how you do that. So some cool experiences this week. And obviously, great conversations about shadows and stuff that's not working. But I'm scrolling. Now I did see Fabian put the derpy, big stuffed Pikachu. That is such a weird looking Pikachu, man. Oh, that's so great. That is so great. But I'm still scrolling. See, this is why I don't participate in the chats, because there's just a ton of chat about stuff that I either don't have any expertise in or maybe don't have time for. I'm just saying, if you've listened to this show at least once in 3 years, Pikachu. I like to get spoon-fed my information. That's why I have Joe on the show. I crave the Joe because he feeds me all my information. I don't have to read crap. I didn't expect him to get sick. I expected him to come on and just tell me everything. So, I got my Sableye guard dogs in the yard going on right there. That is pretty boss there. But yeah, if you'd like to have your experience of the week read out on the show, you know what? I didn't check for email. I can pull that out real quick too. I forgot to hit that button. But yeah, patreon.com/Pokemon GO Podcast. The event that happened this weekend. Yeah, man, I ran out of time. I ended up going to, so I had to get my hair cut Saturday, and then I went to She Podcast Live, which is a conference that was here in Atlanta that I wasn't 100% sure I was going to make it. And it was really, really cool. She Podcast Live, it was a really cool con. Lots of great female creators. It was really, really awesome. I did get a number of Trapinch. I got 0 shiny Trapinch. And actually, let me do a quick shiny search in my Pokemon to see. Okay, I can't spell shiny. That doesn't help. There we go. So, yeah, looks like everything is as it was. So, yeah, no new shinies. Definitely didn't get a new shiny Trapinch. And I just kind of ran out of time to evolve the Trapinches that I have, so I didn't get the community day. I got a number of catches. Let's see how many Trapinch I have. Ouch, I got a headache. How many Trapinch I have right now? Well, yeah, how many I own? Let's see. 1. I've got 1. But how many candies do I have? 143. So I actually have, I think it's it's Flygon, right? No, Flygon's the big evolution. Time to go to the Merrick Primer and get my evolutions here. So, yeah, Joe can be replaced by a book. Not really. No, he really can't. He can't be replaced by a book because the book won't tell me the lore and everything. So, Vibrava, that's it. I think I have to evolve into a Vibrava. Let's see. Nope, not BI. VI. B. Yep. I don't have one. So, yeah. I should still have enough to get all the way up to Flygon, but yeah, that's gonna be it. So, yeah, that was mine. I hope everybody had a good event, that you went out and had some fun. Again, Terry Wolf, you got to stop. Oh, thanks. Nicole gave me a tip. You can enter plus Trapinch on your search, and you'll get the entire evolutionary chain. Of course, you have to have them, and I didn't, but I do appreciate that tip. I think Joe may have told me that before, but I don't remember things. So I do have an email, so we're gonna address that because Joe did put out the survey that I asked him to put out, which was. If I and Joe were going to be Pokemon, what would we be? And I know there's already a Charles Lax, a Mick Lax that was done by Brian Ibbett and of me, and that was a while back. And I want to add it to our artwork on Facebook and make it a part of our branding a little bit. So I've been telling Joe, because I thought Joe's the one who made it for some reason. And so I wanted to say I was asking Joe to make one of himself. So y'all can put your answers in tonight. But you can use it as a title, right? Just because there's no real way to separate those things. So if you want to do the exclamation point S spacebar and then put in what you just put, Pokemon, or put Joe dash and then the name of the Pokemon, or Charles dash the name of the Pokemon. We'll know you're not actually trying to name the show that. You're just saying what Pokemon we should be. So we'll get those done up in a fun, cartoony way, and they'll be a part of the awesome Facebook stuff going on. So yeah. And I noticed in the experience of the week, not a whole lot of stuff went on this weekend as far as the event. Weren't posting about that. But let's talk about some new fully evolved Generation 3 Pokemon spawning in the wild. And I gotta click that link again. So that is pretty cool. So trainers were reporting that new Generation 3 evolved Pokemon forms were spawning in the wild roughly 12 hours ago. Now this was as of the posting, which was today. This is from today. So, roughly 12 hours ago, nests have migrated abruptly, causing confusion and spurring a flurry of reports claiming that previously unavailable Gen 3 Pokemon are now available in the wild. This is from PokemonGoHub.net. Most of the Pokemon from Gen 1 and 2 have been able to spawn for a while, but they're now joined by Gen 3, some of them. So here are some of the ones that we believe are available. These are fully evolved available that you can spawn. Sceptile, Blaziken, Swampert, Slacking, Salamence. Can you imagine? Unless you've already done it. Can you imagine coming up on a Slacking or a Salamence just randomly spawning, say in your yard, while you're live on a show? That would be really, really cool. Aggron, Ludicolo, Exploud, Shiftry, Manectric, and Flygon. So if you do, which I agree with him, it's in the article too, but I like this. If you do come across one of these fully evolved in the wild, take some screenshots, put it in our experiences of the week, and share it with the group in general. Whatever you want to do, put it on our Facebook page. That would be awesome. So Lady Jasmine was asking how many coins do Pokemon get per hour in the gym. I don't remember the hour. I remember it wasn't it 50 coins in 8 hours, roughly? That's it. Nicole says 6, 1 per 10 minutes. Okay. All right. So thanks, Nicole. Here's an infographic, and I can actually paste this in the chat once I click it out here. And this is from Pokemon Hub, or PokemonGoHub.net as well. And, of course, we have it on our Reddit page. Reddit page is Reddit or r/Pokemon Go Podcast. So this is for the Regis, right? The Reggie Trio return and a Colossal Discovery. So, of course, in the wild, we're going to get increased Geodude, Magnemite, Swinub, Aron, and Spheal. Hatching from the eggs, Aerodactyl, Shuckle, Sneasel, Skarmory, Snorunt, and Beldum. And then you'll see in the 5-star raids, Regirock, Regice, and Registeel. Since it's Regirock and Registeel, shouldn't it be Regice? I'm just saying. Why is it Regice when it's why is it not Regirock, Reg Ice Steel, and Reg Ice? Language is a funny thing. And then there's going to be a special research event with Regigigas, early access encounter. So the ticket to participate, and I'm assuming there's going to be an article for this coming out or coming up in the notes, because Joe has been really, really good about putting those together before he got sick. And, of course, you in the live chat can help fill in the gaps as well. I'm going to read what's on this chart, and, again, hopefully I'll get some more information later. But the ticket to participate in a Colossal Discovery, November 2nd, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. local time, is $8. It includes special research. It includes a special research event with Regigigas early access encounter, plus up to 10 additional raid passes for free. Well, it's not free. You paid $8. It ain't free. 1 Unova Stone, 1 Sinnoh Stone, an exclusive avatar pose, which I'm sorry, that's crap for real money, and Colossal Discovery Medal. That I get. because some people really like the medals. I think Terry Wolf, don't you really dig the medals? It's a good bragging right. It's a cool thing to show off. $8 is not horrible, but it gives you that special research event. So I guess that means you'll get that early access encounter with them. That's the way you can encounter them. I don't know how hard it's going to be to catch him. I don't know how hard it's going to be to go through the event. What is your take, live audience? Is this a good or a bad thing? And again, hopefully I'll get some more information in another article. So here's the follow-up on this graphic. Regigigas will be appearing in X-Raid starting later in November. So this colossal discovery is really just to let you go after them ahead of time. Nicole says, I don't have that kind of money. Nicole, I'll give you $8 if you really want to go after them early. It's a coffee here in the States. I don't know what kind of poor, tough world you're living in. Oh, wait, you're planning a wedding, and, I'm sure you have to save up your money. My bad. I'm sure you're doing just fine with money. You're just putting it towards other things. So, there's a bonus 2 times incubator effectiveness, and the new shinies are hitting it. Now, this is one of the first time I've actually got a little excited about a shiny. There's a Skarmory shiny, and I like it. It's like camouflaged. It's brown body. Well, it's 2-tone brown body and olive green wings, and I like it. I like it a lot. Shift works. You're talking about with the money. Think of it as a Go Fest Safari Zone without the travel. Mr. Tamarine saying not thrilled, but the extra raid passes kind of make it worth it. Here's what I'm saying on the 2nd. If I'm available and I'm not doing anything else, I will probably pay $8 and go see what I can do. If I'm busy, I with anything, if I'm busy sleeping, if I'm busy watching my kids do nothing, anything can take the spot there. But the other shinies here is the Regirock, Reggie C, and Reggie Steel, because you know what? You can't change it in the middle. You can't go from Regirock to Regice. My brain hates that. I hate it. So it's Regirock and Reggie C and Reggie Steel. So those are the shinies that are coming. But the Skarmory, man. And I'm partially excited about the Skarmory because I probably won't be playing 5-star raids and getting these other ones anyway. So there is that. You have to buy the pass 2 hours before the event. What is it on sale? Oh, I doubt it. I'm gonna look now. Is it on sale yet? Let's look at the events on our game, shall we? No, it is not on sale yet. So, I don't know. Shift works or civilian on base rather. I don't know if I'll do it. Reggie Ice, Shiftwork says, I know it's wrong, but it follows others better. Yeah. So, all right. Then the next infographic is the one that shows us everything that's going on in the week, as we've been putting out for a while. This is from Wonderful One. It's typically from Wonderful One. I'm going to assume it's still from Wonderful One on this time. This is from October 15th to the 22nd. And yes, I can see now it is from Wonderful One. Halloween Part 1 is going on right now. Started at 1 o'clock Pacific today. And you got new Shadow Pokemon. Now, what's funny is these are supposed to be Shadow as in get them in the the Team Rocket battles, but these are actually kind of showing up as shadows in the game. It's driving me crazy. But Weedle, Lapras, Electabuzz, as I like to say, Mareep, Magmar, Seedot, Shuppet. Yeah, you got it. You know they're going to be in there. There's a whole list here. I'm not going to go through all of them. There's some new stuff in the Avatar shop. I really don't care. I mean, if you like it, go forth and conquer. I'm not putting it down. I just don't care. It's not my thing. And then initial appearance and Yamask. I keep like Yamask is so basic. Yamask is shiny release. So I'm looking at it, and I already got a Yamask. Anybody else get a Yamask today? You already got one of those? I'm just curious because I feel very fortunate that I got one. I think it's fun that I got one. But I did not get the shiny. I got the regular. But the shiny and the regular one is a black hat, if you will, and the golden mask. The shiny is a blue hat and a blue mask with a yellow eye. The regular one has a red eye. And then the Okay, I am looking up how to say this one, the evolution of it, because that's a mouthful right there, and I, I want to get it right. I'm already going to do enough butchering on this show without Joe around. I'm going to do my best to pronounce this correctly. All right, here we go. Cough egregious, according to my book here, and that is the Merrick primer. Cough egregious is how it says you're supposed to say that. And it's a carsophagus, right? And you can figure the name. Now, here's a little early trivia because I didn't go get trivia because that's Joe's thing, and I don't really want to step on Joe. But you can figure out Yamask. Its name comes from Ya for yours and mask. I made that part up. But cough egregious, it's a carsophagus, right? Or a coffin. And, you know, it looks like a big monster, so egregious, as in bad guy. I don't know. It says it's 5'7", the coffin is. Anyway, there's a golden coffin with green wrestling mask and a mohawk, and it's got 4 black arms. And the shiny version is a light blue coffin with a purple wrestling mask and mohawk and 4 blue arms. So there's that. Now, that's going on. Now, Halloween Part 2 also starts today and runs to November 1st. And you're going to get increased ghosts and dark types, which we're already seeing even on the stream. Even though I'm not moving around, you're seeing Sable Eyes and Death Skulls were in my yard there. Obviously, I've already caught 7 just driving home today. Oh, yeah, Fabian. He goes, I thought I had a Pharaoh seed nearby, but it's a C dot. No, that's not close enough. That's not close enough. Don't even. You know, just be annoyed. It's okay. That's all right. Yeah, Athena Sand is annoying, thinking that you get something new and it's not. But that's sometimes my eyes get tired and I can't see the little things. Everything just kind of blurs. But in the mornings and in the daytime, I'm good. And I've played this game enough, even as a filthy casual, I've played this game enough to recognize shadows when I've seen them before. So that shadow's a C-Dot. And that shadow's a Weedle. And yeah, it is. It is. But we're going to get more ghost stuff. Now, the promo video included Litwick and Golett. And I didn't realize, I know we talked about it, but I wouldn't put it together in my brain about Yamask. And you know what? I'm going to say it, Yamask. I don't care. I'm going to check, see if I'm saying that correctly. But I thought it was a Litwick, the way the shadow was, because I'm not that familiar with Litwick yet. So I was hoping. And then later when I looked at my recently caught, because I've been doing that a lot lately because of all the shadows, all the real shadows that are out there, I've been looking at it. I am saying it right. Yamask. It's Yamask is how it says it in the book. Raid exclusive costume Pokemon, Bulbasaur and Shedinja cap. Charmander and Cubone. That's dirty. Squirtle wearing Yamask. What is this? Is this Pokemon the first Purge? I don't understand. Oh, Nicole got a Litwick today. Congratulations, Nicole. That is awesome. This Halloween mask thing, I really want to see these things in person. I want to get in there and check them out because that sounds Halloween-y for sure. And then wild spawning Pikachu in the Mimikyu. Ha! I figured it out. Mimikyu costume. And shiny is possible. Okay, Darkrai replaces Altered Giratina in the level 5 raids. Specially themed field research tasks, which we talked about already. Spirit Bomb, the forbidden Pokemon, returns to special research. So if you didn't get Spirit Bomb last year, you get to do it this year. And it's really kind of cool weird, I'll be honest with you. Shiftworks got the Pikachu this afternoon. That's really cool. I'll take one. I'll do that. And then here are the bonuses that are going on during this event. 2 times catch candy, 2 times hatch candy, and 2 times transfer candy. So if you've been holding 2,500 duplicate freaking Pokemon, now's the time to send them to the farm up north because, you get more candy for it. So go ahead. Send them to the grinder. The Legendary Titans Return, we already know about that. We already know about a Colossal Discovery. It's going to be on November 2nd. So November 1st is when the Titans, the Reggie Regis come back, and then we might see Skarmory as well. Shiny Skarmory, rather, as well. And, of course, the Colossal Discovery's in the second. We'll get to that other part in a minute. Oh, my God. Is it November yet? Wake me up when Hippie Eevee goes away. Because I'm so tired. I won't do I won't do it. I just won't do it. Not gonna do it. Let's see. Of course, Giratina is going to be around. The weekly X-Raid is still Mewtwo. And new X-Gems have been confirmed to be added into the game. So check your parks, check your gems, and check your local Discord groups to see what's going on in your area for those. We expect November 16th to be a Chimchar Community Day. We expect December 14th and 15th to have all the Community Day people return, which will be helpful for me. Because there are some of those I wanted this Saturday to get out, but my business is making opportunity for other people and talking and connecting in a digital creator world. So when I got the invite to come to She Podcasts during the week, that took precedent over Community Day for me. But I would still want to get out there and do the Trapinch and see what I can do there. I'm not going to worry about speculations. You can read that on your own. So some region-specific events. The Pokemon Center London tie-in is going on from October 11th to November 15th in London. You'll get, guess what? You get more Hippie Eevee. All right. You get whatever. You know what? Hippie Eevee, you're pissing me off. Now, Nicole, you said it. Game City 2019 is going on from October 18th, which will be tomorrow as of this recording, through the 20th. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday in Vienna, Austria. Increased Gen 4 starts and 4-hour lures. 4-hour lures. Can I come visit? Can I come visit? Is Vienna Christmas Town up? Yeah, no, it's early. But, I would love to come get some Gen 4s and hang out in Vienna Christmas Town. Let me tell you, everybody, Nicole and I were talking last year around the holidays, and I was talking about what we do with our family here, and she's talking about what she did with her mom in Vienna and how they do this massive market. And she shot me some pictures, she told me about it. Rather, I looked up the pictures. Dude, if you like Christmas or Christmas lights, that's like Mecca right there. That's one of the things that's on my gotta go do list one time is take the family and go do that at night. It's going to be beautiful. That, and there's a city in Japan that does everything out of ice, and it's at the holidays, and it's all lit up, and it's gorgeous. I want to do that too. And yeah, I'm with you, the Ronaldo. I'm just done with Hippie Eevee. Sorry, London. They just don't care about you. They're giving you crap. I mean, not all this crap, but yeah. Then Moltres makeup rate day. Because we didn't get enough Moltres out of the box. Now, this is for Japan, so maybe they didn't get enough Moltres. I don't know. But Hokkaido, Japan will have Moltres makeup raid day October 19th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. So it's to make up due to the earthquake last year and assumed 5 free passes. Let's see. If you're in the Miyagi Prefecture in Japan, you'll get Lapras becomes an ambassador from tomorrow from October 19th until November 4th. So you'll get a bunch of Lapras to celebrate Lapras becoming that city's ambassador. And then Japan make up Trapinch Day because of the typhoon that came through. So if you're in America, nothing. But, we, other than the increased Gen 4 for Game City in Vienna, the rest of this I get, and it's fine. All right, there's some other stuff going on. You can scroll down and read through that. I'm going to move on to the next thing. So, yeah, that's in Vienna. So it's going to be so good. Let's see. I'm gonna click on this Shiny Regitrio link just to see if it's going to add anything that we don't. All right. I'll put this link. And, of course, everything is in our show notes. If you're listening to the podcast, Pokemon GO Podcast.com. And You can see all the show notes. All the links are here. So everything I'm referring to from visuals, you can see the pictures in our show notes. And I'm trying to push the links into the live Twitch page right now. Regis goes from a dusty sky blue to a model darker blue. The shiny is okay. All right, Niantic. I like to be positive, and that's really what I keep Joe around, because I can be a little negative. It makes Joe laugh. Everybody laughs. We move on. Without Joe, I'm just going to like get off of my porch. But come on. You cannot barely tell the difference. You can barely tell the difference in this eye shiny. Come on, man. Change his color of his eyes or something. The color of his eyes didn't change. Same golden yellow. It literally is just okay. It goes from Instagram filter Regis to a without the filter Regis. That's it. But Regirock, you get much darker earth tones, really beautiful, shiny. And then Registeel gets the puke green treatment. So, but the Rock and Steel, you can tell big time the difference. I just disapprove. Joe has the hippie fever. That's a great title. Civilian on base. I like it. All right, moving on. Okay, talking about Community Day. We've got some numbers here. Let me get that link for everybody. For the numbers, and the headline says 39.9% reduction. Let's see. I don't know what kind of mint you're eating, Chef Works, but that didn't look like mint to me. All right. So real mint to me, the plant mint is like a darker green, and like if you go with the mint ice cream, it's still more of a neon brighter green. I don't know. Whatever. If you like it, you like it. I'm not gonna take that away from you. All right. Since January 2019, this is from Gage Dumbledore, user on Reddit, and has been looking. Okay, so the reduction looks like it was in how many of the Community Day Pokemon they saw. On average, they've seen 886 on a day. For Trapinch, they only saw 532, which is a significant drop. You can read through the study here they've done. They've kept track of all the numbers. And I'm going to read the edit down at the bottom. Why is this important? For casual players, this might not seem important, but for hardcore players, this is very important. A 20% plus drop in spawns means it'll take 20% more to achieve the same results before in Stardust grinding, normal shiny hunting, etc. That's a lot of added time. So this is a this is where I always ask Joe for the right words here. But this is not a full-on scientific study. But this is somebody who has tracked their own personal data and seen that change. So it's a very limited sample size, right? But what I'm assuming some of you listening right now went out to Community Day. Did you feel like there was a lesser turnout for? I mean, like you're not seeing as many Trapinch show up as you did before. I mean, 886 to 532. I am a filthy casual, okay? So if I saw 500 Trapinch, I honestly would not know the difference between seeing that many and 800 because it's just a lot. And I'm catching them and I'm paying attention to my kids and walking around, whatever. Lady Jasmine noticed that there was a drop. Fabian said we had to go find them at stops and use it moved on me. Use incense. Nicole says I play from home. I didn't notice a difference. Shift works. There were periods of time where I felt there were none nearby. So this is all adding into this article here. Mr. Tambourine 19 says a lot less Trapinch spawns in 2 different cities, no less. So this is, well, again, we're not all scientists and we're not part of a controlled study. When you get somebody paying attention to the numbers and other people verified having those kind of experiences, that tells you something went a little sideways there. Is it intentional? We don't know, right? We don't know if Niantic decide to turn it down a little bit and make it less on purpose, or if it was a mistake. Who knows? But I get it. I mean, the last community day I was fully active in was Beldum, which, by the way, I freaking hatched a Beldum out of a 10K egg that I was really pissed off. I'm like, seriously? I've got like a bajillion of these things. I've got shiny. I mean, I've crunched them all into candy, but I've got shinies and stuff. Yeah, anyway. Where I play, half dozen to a dozen Pokestops easily in a 2-block range. So you just keep doing the route. I saw tons of Beldum. Again, you're talking about me. So it's 100 to 200. I never felt like I didn't see. Usually there's 2 to 3 on the screen at all times, and I just kept moving. And again, playing with the kids, so paying attention to them some. But then I didn't really do Trapinch. I turned on my gotcha and let it do some of it. I didn't see a lot when I was looking, but it wasn't like I was at my Poke spot, right? I was at my house. I went 5 minutes up the road to get my hair cut, and so I'm in a shopping center. Looked a little bit, didn't see a whole lot. But again, when I'm looking at that point, I'm not moving. So I'm assuming it's because I'm not moving. But Lady Jasmine, I wish your gotcha was working as well. Those things are amazing. I love it. You know, I can't tell you what I was laughing at, because in the chat there's a lot that was building up to this great punchline that Nicole dropped about Europe being awesome. But it's funny. You should be here live and check it out. Or you can watch the video on demand at twitch.tv/Pokemon GO Podcast. It's up there for a week or two. And the lovely Nicole 991 has been moving these over to YouTube. And you have to search Giant Size Team Up or Pokemon GO Podcast. And you have to look for us a little bit if you search Pokemon GO Podcast, because certain other people took the title. And even though we've talked to them a few times, they still insist on being people who take other people's names. I'll just leave it at that. So I already talked about the Yamask. I'll put this link just for you to look at a better picture. But there's Yamask. Now, what will help us out on YouTube is if you go find us, whether you watch YouTube or not, as long as you have an account, as long as you're on YouTube. I don't need you. If you want to go the extra mile and just create an account just to like us, that's fine. I don't mean spam like us. I mean, you don't have a YouTube account. You don't really use YouTube, but you want to support the show and you want to make fine. But I just mean in general, if you got a YouTube account, just go hit like and subscribe on YouTube for our channel. And it is Giant Size Team Up. So there's other things on our channel, right? There's other streams there that you may or may not want to see. Borderlands stuff, Sea of Thieves stuff. I don't remember what all is over there. There's a number of things, but there's a whole section devoted to this show. And you're, of course, welcome to watch it. Lots of fun stuff happens on camera. It's a good thing. It's a lot of fun. And actually, now that I think about it, I need to do that thing that a lot of streamers do where they take the chat from Twitch and put it into the stream. We have space on our bezel. I need to do that so that when you watch it on YouTube, you will see the chat flow through. I don't know why it took forever to dawn on me, but there. So the reason I want you to do that is because we don't have a name yet on our channel. You have to get so many subscribers now to get that vanity name. And the vanity name will be GSTU Media, because we're under the Giant Size Team Up Network banner, gstu.net, for all the shows there. And Nicole, hands off, man. I don't know. I don't really do the art. I will try. I'll say every week, I will try. We have an on-screen banner that has the wrong time, the wrong start time, and Lady Jess was right. One day, Nicole will do it. Nicole, if you, I'm not asking you to, but if it bothers you enough, you change the banner, I'll be more than happy to put it on the screen instead. Otherwise, it's just going to take me a hot minute. So, all right, moving on to some more headlines. Enough about us. Ivysaurus Rex created a search term infographic. I just want to make an Ivysaurus Rex in the game. All right, so let me grab this link and throw it into the chat for everybody. You don't need the original file. Make up whatever you want. I will put it up there. It does not have to match that. It doesn't have to be green. If you want the original file, Nicole, and I'm sorry I'm talking baseball in this show, behind baseball. Sorry I'm talking show business. It distracted me. I'll be more happy to give it to you or make whatever you want. All right, Pokemon Go search terms. All All right, so if you do like Bulbasaur, you get all Pokemon in that species. Plus Bulbasaur, all like one word, like plus touches the B. All Pokemon in that family, as Nicole was saying earlier. It's got all the numbers. This is a great little infographic to really help you find what you're looking for and narrow it down. At Weather is a great one. At Special is a great one for Legacy or Community Day moves. I like costume. You can type in costume. Okay, I'm going to do that right now. See how many. There's a Murkrow. See how many costume Pokemon I have right now. Costume. Nope. Tomb. And. Oh no. My Glaceon is a hippie Glaceon. It's spreading. No. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, a bunch of Pikachu hats. Oh, I'm gonna try this. Supposedly, no, it says you can't. Oh my god. All right, guys. Well, ladies and gentlemen, guys, this is a general thing for me. Dudes and dudettes, I know. I saw on Facebook where somebody posted a video that you can mass delete the event Pikachu. Now maybe it was a spoof video. Maybe it was only on Android, but I got my hopes up so hard because I did recently go through and singly delete a lot of different Pokemon. But as you can see, I pretty much have one of every kind of hat. Raichu, Pichu if I hatched one, and of course all the Pikachu stuff there. But yeah, costume. Oh. All right. Anyway, yeah, Squishy Twitchy. Athena Sand says shenanigans. Which, by the way, Athena Sand, I love seeing you out here. I love you're the top of my list, of course, with the A name. I was sending gifts back and forth. I go, hey, they come out and see the show. And it just, I don't know, it makes me happy. So thanks for coming. Thanks to everybody who comes and listens and everything else. Yes, Fabian, I have a Lugia. I've had a few. So it's not like it's a Snorlax. All right. Let's get to this one first. I got to try to read this in my best 80s drama voice, Halloween voice. Let me throw the link in here. Oh, Fabian, that is a very good question. I actually looked that back up. His point was I looked up costume and Lugia showed up. I don't know. I'm going to check that out, Fabian. Maybe it's a glitch. But here we go. Spawns of Salamina are back. And I'm sure Mike will put on some Halloween effects. All right. So this is from Gian HS Blazer on Reddit. Glad to announce that last night a member of our community opened Pokemon Go, came across a huge surprise. The whole Saronic Gulf, which we talked about, right? It's a bunch of islands called Salamina, Aegina. Yeah, I'm not going to butcher the rest of those names. Remember we talked about how somebody had marked, or somehow it got marked, the whole thing was a gulf, so all they could do is spin incense, lures, those kind of things. They couldn't actually get random spawns. It has gotten fixed. I talked about that, right? I said, well, if it's a community map that they're basing it off of, surely all you got to do is send in a bunch of tickets. All you have to do, I'm never saying anything's easy with Niantic, but I'm saying if you just make it that title, of which obviously all the players would be willing to do there because you want to play, boom, they did it. They did it. So it is back. They can now catch stuff in the Greek area down there in the Gulf, the Saronic Gulf. So one does not simply walk into Salamina. I don't know if that worked, but I liked it. All right, so the last thing going on for Halloween right now is a Darkrai. And this is from Game Press itself, the one and only Darkrai guide. And, of course, this is my funny one by Flork of Cows. And is Dark... Now, riddle me this. Is Darkrai just a tier 5? Or is it an X-rate? I think it's going to be just a tier 5. But I would like somebody to help me with that. So it's a dark type, really? Yeah, okay. Weak to fighting bug and fairy. Machamp, rather, is the king himself. I love how they put shell crown, the photoshopped legit shell crown from Slow King on it. Not Slow King. How do you know? Slow King, right? Not Slacking, but Slow King. Anyway, they put it on his head on the Florka Cow's art. It's hilarious to me. Harry Kama does good. Mushroom Head dies fast, hit hard. Buggy Boys at their best in the rain. You got Yanma and Sizor and Pinsir. See, I know some of these things. I'm not as filthy a casual as I put off. Then the Very Charming Friends. Yeah, I don't remember those. I do. It's the Bulldog, the Manatee, and the Roselia dress. And if you don't have those, try Blaziken, Heracross. I can't tell what that green one is, to be honest with you. I don't know what this big guy with did I put the link in? No, I did not. Let me throw the link into the chat here. My bad, everybody. And level 5 raid. Thank you. With T6 stats. All right, Scyther. What did I say? I said Scizor, didn't I? It is a Scyther. Sorry, Nicole. So, yeah, there's some there. It's interesting. So, I don't know if I'm going to get a chance to try to get a Darkrai. They look cool. They do. They look really cool. And I kind of want to give one a shot. So, there is that. If you have any news that you'd like to bring us, you have stuff you'd like us to talk about, you can go to Reddit r/Pokemon GO Podcast to post the links there, those kind of things. You can also email us, which I've got an email to read here. That's show@PokemonGoPodcast.com. We'll talk about all this again at the end here. Well, we're kind of at the end because I don't have trivia. I wasn't going to do trivia tonight. But this email I have is Brian Busca. Anyway, writes in, this is an easy one. Joe is a Rotom Dex is what he says. So let me see if now I don't know what the Dex is. I've got a picture of Rotom, and for those of you playing along at home, let's see if I can line this. That is a Rotom. Okay, you can see that on twitch.tv or on the YouTube channel. It's an electric ghost type. Scientists are conducting ongoing research on Rotom, which shows potential as a power source. Sometimes it sneaks into electrical appliances and causes trouble. It's this cutesy little spiked head orange ball with big blue eyes, but it's got 2 shocky lightning bolts coming out for hands. Now, you know what? I like that. Joe might could be a Rotom. And then it says, Charles is the loneliest Snorlax around. Why can't I be Mega Salamence? You know, I don't. Why do I gotta be the loneliest Snorlax? I don't know, man. So thank you, Byron. I am going to. Actually, I can't do that right now. I was going to post it into the show notes, but it's on a different computer. I can't actually copy and paste it. So Fabian says, "Oh no, today we will not know what time it is." Joe has this way. You're right. I know you're having fun with that. But Joe has this way of reading through, because he's done all the games. He knows all the lore, and he just has this really good way of reading through the trivia and weeding out what's good and what's not and throwing it up. Fabian, don't tease me. Fabian says you can be the Mega Snorlax. I don't think there's any such thing. I'm looking at my book. I think you're playing to my filthy casual side. Snorlax. There you go. Yeah, there's no such thing as a Mega Snorlax, Fabian. I have a book. I could check things. Shame on you. But yeah, Joe knows if I go do the trivia, it will legit be just reading things off a screen. So yeah, I wasn't going to do that to you. Now, cool. Yes, Fabian, you made me look. Oh, here's a fun trick. When you're with people, just random times, I do it to my wife right as we go to bed. She'll lay down, the room will get dark, and I turn my phone light all the way down, the screen light, and I'm like setting my alarm, which I usually am. But I'll text her, "Made you look," and I'll put my phone down and settle in because it takes a good 30 seconds, whatever. And then she didn't even think he's over there messing with his phone. Her phone all of a sudden goes off, and she's like, "Uh-oh, what is that?" And she opens it up, and it says, "Made you look." Oh, I love doing that. So there you go. Y'all can take that and run with it. So I hope you enjoyed the show. I did the best I could. I had fun with it. Thanks to Joe for getting all that news put together and hooking me up before he got sick. And thanks everybody for coming out. Stick around. If you're live on Twitch, stick around. We're going to do the name game, and I'm going to give shout outs to everybody who are here as well. If you're listening to the podcast, thank you so much for downloading the podcast. And I'm going to, we might be moving the podcast to a different kind of host to where there'll be some ad support to help get the show growing and keep us moving. And then there'll be the free version, the ad-free version will be in Patreon. If you'd like to support the show, patreon.com/Pokemon GO Podcast. And on Twitch, I'm going to hit this funny little button and let that run as I'm doing this. Email us, show@PokemonGoPodcast.com is how you can get your 2 cents in, and we'd love to hear your 2 cents and more to do that. If you want to hear your voice on the show, we have a thing called SpeakPipe. It's PokemonGoPodcast.com, and over on the right-hand side of the screen is a nice little tab. Any device that touches the internet has a microphone. You can just hit hit that button and record up to 90 seconds of a message, and we love playing your messages on the show. It's amazing. Facebook/Pokemon Go Podcast. Reddit, as I says, r/Pokemon Go Podcast. Twitter's @Pokemon Go Pod, which we've been getting a lot of great love on Twitter. Thanks to everybody who's listing us as their favorite, one of their favorites, because it's never just us, which I love. I love this community of podcasters and creators out there, and you like us all. So thank you for listing that stuff out for us. And twitch.tv/Pokemon Go Podcast every Thursday night at 8 o'clock Eastern is when you can get that from 8 to 9 Eastern. TeePublic, we have a new shirt up on TeePublic. You got to get it before they take it down. But it's the Squirtle Squad. It makes a great sticker. I was looking at that the other night. There's stickers. It can be a magnet. It can be all kind of cool stuff. But it's the Teenage Mutant Ninja Squirtles. And that is up there, so you can get that at tiny.cc/capital GSTU. So GSTU is all in caps because it is a tiny.cc link, so that matters. And, of course, that stands for Giant Size Team Up, and we're a proud member of the Giant Size Team Up Network. Check out gstu.net for all the other shows on the network. And, yeah, you can find Joe, and go ahead and twit at Joe today and say, hey, at Joseph_Ard, that's ARD. Hey, Joseph_Ard, why are you so sick? Why you got me bailing? Give him your sympathies. Tell him that you missed him. All that good stuff. And, of course, I am at Rock God of Pod across social media. Just type in Rock God of Podcasting. You'll find me everywhere. All right, that's going to be it for the podcast. Again, if you're on twitch.tv, you get to play the name game where you help name the show. So stick around for a minute. And then tune in next week to hear Joe say, no, he'll be fine. He'll be good. All right, saving that. Okay, before we go and do the show bot thing, actually, I will go ahead and click that link. I want to call out the people. How do I do that on the new? I'm using the new Twitch layout, and it's really cool, but I don't. There it is. Nope, that's chat settings. Can I get off of that? Thank you. I want to, because I know if I go, well, I guess I'll just go to my channel. I'll figure that out later. Let me go to my channel. The new dashboard is really, really great. On the new dashboard, Nicole, 2 people next to the stream. I'm using the new dashboard, which is really, really good. I know there's got to be a way in the new dashboard to do it, but I just don't see it. I'm gonna go to the actual. I'm gonna leave the new dashboard. I'll go back to it in a bit. I'm gonna go to there in the old dashboard. The things there. So here we go. AJ Morley, 25. I saw you pop in early and say, hey, AJ, thanks for coming in and watching the show. Athena Sand, as always. LEP in the house. Fabian, Mark 3. Okay, that's a bot there. Jimmy Pudge, 69. Or is it Jimmy Pudgy? Because that would kind of flow. Lady Jasmine, Lurks, which I think is a bot. Mr. Timberine, 19. This is S1 Faka, Sci-Faka? I don't know. I'm sure that's a person or a bot. It's something. Civilian on base. Switchy, Twitchy. The Ronaldo. V&K, which I just love saying Virgo Pros. I know it's a bot, but I love saying it. So thanks. And, of course, give it up for Nicole0991, as she is the super mod that does a bunch of awesome stuff. And when this show goes off the air and there's a hold screen there, she made that, and it looks boss. It looks really, really good, Nicole. And she's made a bunch of stuff look great. So I know she put it up, and you have to scroll just a touch. But that link that says showbot.tv, if you'll click that, you will get to the titles that were suggested. And we only have 4 so far. And everybody, you know what? I need to render. That's our clock. That's the clock for this thing to be done. So let me render the podcast. Man, we are coming up on 200 shows. So we're at 169 tonight. So 30 more shows. So spring is 200. I think it's going to be. Lady Jazz was like, you don't deserve her, and I was going to go, well, who do I deserve then? Do I deserve some crappy person? Because I appreciate that she does a good job. All right, me and the Buggy Boys about to fight Darkrai by Fabian has got 1 vote. We Miss Joe by Lady Jasmine at 2 votes. Joe Catch the Pokerus at 1 vote. Joe, I like Joe Has a Hippie Fever at 3 votes. So we got 3, 2, 2, 1 right now. And Civilian on Base is leading. So what that link does, that showbot.tv link, if you click that, it opens up a new tab. And then when you open up the new tab, it lets you vote on which title you think should work for the show tonight. And the one that wins gets their name, like let's say Civilian on Base, who is leading at 4-3 right now. If Civilian on Base, then they get their name worked into the artwork. And so that's a nice little thank you that we give to have some fun and play the game there. For the ad. So I did hit the button while I was reading the outro. I did hit the button to show you guys an ad, right? Because as of this week, we actually can be supported. We get some support from the ads for the show itself. Now, it does 2 things. The ad does. We get some support, but if I run one, as we start the show as I did earlier, and I was setting up some things, I hit the button, and then I started the show. What it does is when you come in after that, theoretically, and tell me if it didn't happen for you, but theoretically, running that 1-minute ad at the beginning of the show actually gets you time to not have that pre-roll. You know how if you drop the signal or you really get back in, you get that pre-roll ad that you have to watch that 30 seconds before you can see the show? Theoretically, yeah, Nicole says I didn't get one. So basically, right as I was putting in the live on Discord, I hit the button. So there's a chance that a lot of you got to come into the show and not have to necessarily see the ad. But I hit the button as I was doing the email list, speak pipe, blah, blah, blah. Now, right now, we're tied. Joe Has Hippie Fever at 5, and me and the Buggy Boys about to fight Darkrai at 5. So we need one more vote to break the tie. And let's see what happens. Man, as you can see, I got 772 Centric, Andy. I'm all alone with nobody to love me. How's my Blitzel coming? Because I want to get old Blitzy there to evolve. Oh no, that's still going to take a hot minute. Okay. Guys are working on it. Oh, Joe has a hippie fever. I mean, I was pulling for you, Fabian. I was pulling for you. I like the Me and the Buggy Boys because I could take some of that Florka Cal's art and just put it up there. But Joe has a hippie fever, has won. So civilian on base, you are the lucky winner tonight. Thanks to all of you for coming out and watching. You know, especially nights like tonight when somebody's, I know it helps. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I know it helps Joe when I'm out for you to come out and be here for him. Okay. I'm going to have to type this. I was trying to copy it into the notes. It's not working. Joe has the hippie fever. And it's, let me make sure I get the spelling of your name. Yes, Civil. I know how to say it. I'm just enunciating it. Civilian on base. There you go. All right. Just want to make sure I can tag you right. So, but yeah, thank you for coming out. And it helps keep that flow of talking to somebody, the feedback, especially for me, with you not having the background, getting some of that feedback from all you and plugging in the holes. Getting the grief, because Joe's not here to give me grief. So getting the grief about, you should be in the Discord. And yeah, you're right. Subs don't get ads. Oh, Lady Jasmine, that's awesome. Well, Nicole, you're a mod, so you might not get the ad. 'Cause I don't see the ad. I just hit the button, and I see this timer go down. And I will tell you, Nicole, the new layout, so much better. A lot of times when you're used to something and you go, oh, try the new one, I'll look at it. I'm like, it's going to take me some time to get used to it. No, the new Twitch streaming layout on twitch.tv, so much better. So much better. So good. Civilian on base has disabled that. No, you're fine, man. Don't apologize. You're cool. The ads will just support as they support. It's all good. And plus, Nicole, you're a mod, so you're not going to be able to see the. Really? Marcus 1991 says mods get ads too. Did not realize that because I know I don't see it on my side when I hit the button. I just see it's a purple button. It goes dark, and I see it slowly get color back, and it counts down the time. So, all right, everybody, I'm going to get out. If you want to see more of me, FTH Beyond here on Twitch is where I'm going to be at 9:30 doing Marvel Strike Force. Monday night is Booze and Borderlands, where Phil and I are playing through Borderlands 3 from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m., and maybe a little bit longer, as that does sometimes. And, yeah, cool stuff going on. So check us out. Thanks for supporting us. And we'll see you. Well, I will see you. Halloween. Real quick. Halloween for the life, guys. Joe, I know, is going to be doing something on Halloween night. 'Cause Thursday night. Halloween falls on a Thursday night. I was going to be doing something, but it turns out I don't need to now. So I know Joe's going to be doing something with his kids. I haven't had a chance to talk with him. We might do it earlier in the week, like a Tuesday night or something, or I don't know. I know one day in the week he typically works from home, and maybe I can catch him on his lunch break and we can do it. So, week of Halloween, you might not catch us live. It might be a pre-recorded live show. You know, we'll do it on Twitch, but I know you might be working. It's not at a regular time. We'll try to do a rerun if we can. I know Twitch is taking away premieres, the ability to premiere things. I've never used it, but I think they still have the ability to schedule a replay, and that's what we do. We schedule a replay for this time slot. So please do it on Halloween so I can cancel my dumb friend's dumb costume party. Well, if we do it on Halloween, that's what we'll talk to Joe about. It'll be me running solo again. Maybe I'll talk to Ibbot, see if Ibbot can come in. Yeah, we might can do that. So, all right, everybody. Thanks again for coming out and watching. And maybe I'll see you in about 20 minutes on FTH Beyond.